And this is the star of today's show. 3 years old pepper mash that came straight from the Tabasco factory. Now I was fortunate enough to go visit the factory and see how it was all made. They first took us to the pepper field. That way we can see different stages of the peppers. The next part was probably one of my favorites. It is where the pepper mash is stored. They have hundreds and hundreds of barrels. You see, in order to make Tabasco sauce, they need to age this pepper mash for at least 3 years. But probably the most memorable thing for me was when we got to try it. And this is what happened.
Your whole tongue, and then it sort of moves
It's
back.
spicy, strong.
It's hotter. Probably than our sauce comes in at about 5,000.
We also got a full tour of the factory later. And after seeing how the whole entire process is done, I gotta tell you one thing. The people in the Tabasco factory love what they do. And it shows on their product. But even though everyone in the world can get this sauce, there's one thing most people cannot get. That is the 3-year-old pepper mash. And today, we're gonna be using this to dry age some beef. Talking about that, this is what I'm gonna be using. A 3-bone rib roast. Now the first thing I need to do is to reserve a control. For that, I took out a little piece, set it on a cooling rack, and into the dry ager you went to dry age for 35 days. Because now it was time for the real deal. I first started by spreading a good amount on the parchment paper. This will coat the entire bottom. Once that was done, I went ahead and placed the rib roast right on top and started to cover the whole thing with it. Now there's one thing that you cannot tell. That is the smell that this thing produces. This thing is powerful, everybody. And I gotta say, since it sticks onto the meat, it is not that hard to spread the whole thing with it. And if there's one thing that is important whenever you dry aging beef, is to ensure that you get full coverage. Because once I was done, this is what it looks like. 3 years old pepper mash beef ready to be dry aged. And as you can clearly see, no spots was left uncovered. As now the only thing left to do is to transfer this to a tray, and into my dry ager it goes for 35 days. Once the time was up, I took it out and take a look. Not much has changed, but there's one thing that you cannot tell. That is the smell. It got concentrated, and my dry ager will now smell like this forever. But I was curious to find out about the beef, so I went ahead and started removing everything. Since it's a paste, it's really easy to remove, and the more we took out, the stronger the smell became. This is no joke. But hey, once I was done removing all of it, this is what I was left with. 3 years old Tabasco pepper mash dry aged steak. This is something you might never see again. And as you can clearly see, it is impossible to remove all of it out. At the same time, I cannot wait to find out how it was gonna taste. As the next thing to do is to go ahead and remove all of the pellicles. So I went ahead and started with the bone first, and that revealed a nice color. Then I immediately went to the sides. For some reason, beef really gets oxidized with peppers, so I had to go ahead and dig in even deeper. Then I went ahead and started trimming all of the edges, as once I was done with all of the trimming, I was left with two beautiful steaks, and you can clearly see one of them got almost no oxidation. The other one, on the other hand, that's a different story. And don't forget, we still have the real dry aged one to compare. So I went ahead and started trimming all of it out, cutting out as much as needed, trimming the whole steak out, and as you can see, I was left with a nice steak in the end. And here's what they look like side by side. We got the two Tabasco steaks on the left and the real dry aged one on the right. And I'm wondering how different the Tabasco ones are gonna taste. As now the only thing left to do is to go ahead and get them seasoned. For that, I went with salt followed by freshly ground black pepper and a good amount of garlic powder. As now the only thing left to do is to go ahead and cook them. First, I'll be putting a nice beautiful sear. Then I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'll be using my wireless thermometers. So now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook some beautiful steak. So let's do it.
All right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steak. My two taste testers, are you hungry?
I'm hungry, and these look thick.
They are thick. It's all about this experiment today. With that being said, enough talking. Let's give this a try, all right? Like always, we're gonna start this direction, and we're gonna go right here, and you guys let me know which one tastes better.
No, let's go that side.
Why?
We always do this whole right to left. Let's do left to right. Let's spice it up.
Okay, all right, go for it.
Oh, I can't believe that worked, Angel.
I thought he was gonna say no.
Enough talking, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's a funky steak.
That's good.
Why does it never get old to me?
How much amount of funk did you put on this one?
How much amount, Leo?
35 days?
35 days.
Hey.
Gotta say, everybody, there's something special about a dry aged steak. Dry age it at home if you want to. Once you try it, be careful though. You might never go back.
But don't go too far. Take it from me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to, go ahead, do 100 days. See how that goes. Have fun.
No, I don't recommend it.
I'll never forget that 169-day maple and that 1 year. It was gross. Look, steaks are super beefy, super juicy, and super delicious. And Guga, the crust that you got on these steaks, you can really taste that charcoal, and it is so nice with that funkiness.
100% agree. Very nice, very delicious. That's what a dry aged steak should be. Do you guys feel anything?
I feel that funk, man.
Yeah, that's just funky.
It's just funk. Okay, well, there you go. All right, enough talking. Let's go for the next one. Please dig in. Yep, perfectly medium rare. Cook exactly to my doneness. That's why I always what are you doing, Leo?
What'd you do to this?
Smells different.
It smells weird.
Oh, this one smells different, everybody. What's going on over here? What do you think, Angel?
I don't like this smell, guys. This don't smell nice.
You asked to try that one first. I wanted to go on this one so that you have a better experiment in the end.
Why did we do that, Angel?
It was your idea.
You said it first.
Hey,
He said it
Your
first.
idea, it was your idea.
Replay. He said it first.
Like always, we're gonna start this direction and we're gonna go right here and you guys let me know which one tastes better.
No, let's go that side.
We don't know if it's gonna taste good. Let's give it a try, yeah? Let's see. Enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I'm cool with it. I like it.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh!
What do you mean? Oh,
Ah! My lips are burning. Are your lips burning?
no.
No? You are immune?
I don't know, bro.
This man is immune. You?
I feel it on my tongue. That's hot.
It's spicy, boy.
That's a little hot right there.
But you're not dying.
I'm chilling, bro. This is good.
You? Are you dying?
I'm just trying to figure out whether I like this or not. It is a very different taste for a steak. It almost, to me, tastes like a little bit vinegary.
Yes.
But it's kind of like a subtle vinegar. The beef flavor is still the predominant flavor that you taste, but you do get those hints of vinegar, and I'm not sure if I like it.
I like it. It's better.
You know what it tastes like for me? Fermented.
Yes.
That's what it tastes like for me. It's like a
That's a good
fermented steak, everybody. It's like that steak has been sitting around for over 3 years. You know what I mean?
To clarify, this steak hasn't been sitting around for 3 years, right?
Yes.
The steak?
3-year steak, baby.
Is that 3-year dry
This
age?
is a 3-year dry age experiment. No, I'm just joking. No, this one, remember when we went to the Tabasco factory and we got the 3-year mash?
Yeah.
There you go. This is the 3-year mash dry age experiment.
Oh my God, Tabasco dry age?
Tabasco pepper mash dry age. I'll be honest though, it's not as spicy as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it's not as hot as the
even
mash.
spicy, bro.
It's spicy, man. What are you talking about?
It's not.
What happens is after you ate the one chip challenge, you no longer have any senses in your mouth anymore. That's what happened to you.
That's not true. I'll tell you what though. This bite that I just took right now, I don't know if maybe it's because I heard you say it, but I tasted the Tabasco.
It has a little funk from the dry age and also the pepper mash that combines together. It's kind of different. I like it. I think it's a good profile on a steak, but I'm not quite sure if I love it. You?
I'm gonna go with the control, guys. This Tabasco dry aged steak is unique. It's fun to eat, but a control is perfect.
No, don't get me wrong. I prefer the control too.
Yeah.
I like it, bro. I think it's good. I would choose this over a control.
It's good, but it's not something extraordinary. Let's just say.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah?
I would agree with that, yeah.
On top of that, it's going to be very difficult for you to go and get some pepper mash, everybody. We had to go to the factory to achieve it. And I want to say a big, huge thank you for Tabasco to let us go inside. Anyway, guys, these are the results. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below.
After years perfecting it, it's finally available for purchase. Guga's Rub. My rub has been the go-to for many of you, and now this new revamped formula is better than ever. It's amazing on beef, pork, lamb, chicken, and my favorite, burgers. This rub is what I use in 90% of everything I cook. Get yours now at shopgugafoods.com. The link will be on the description.
Guga's Rub, baby. Get yours now at shop.gugafoods.com. Link will be on the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.